We have just got to the trailhead for the Hawks Nest Rail Trail. It is Friday, March 14th, and it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be in the low 70s, and we're going to go see Mill Creek Falls and hike down to the New River, hopefully. Here with my daughter, who had a day off from school because of some sort of staff thing. This is a small little falls over on the Mill Creek, and there is the Mill Creek Falls a little bit further down the trail. There is still ice out here despite it being in the 70s. So here's a little waterfall on the Hawks Nest Rail Trail. This is the path. It's pretty flat. It's a very gentle drop down, and that's Mill Creek down there. We're walking toward the Mill Creek Falls, which is the big deal here before you get down to the New River. Mill Creek Falls, which is pretty impressive. You can walk down a little path there. So here we got a tree that's growing way up there, but it is growing around this coal structure, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. So we made it to the end of the trail. There's the New River. We came down that hollow. You can see up there, that's the trail that we went, basically. There is the Hawks Nest Lodge up there. There's usually a tram that comes down to this building here, but they're working on that. They have jet boat rides down here sometimes, and that's where they pick them up. So it's 1.9 miles one way. So now we get to go back up the hill here in a few. It's the Hawks Nest Lodge right there. There's the daughter getting a snack. And we got a train coming down the tracks here. He's going pretty slow. Once he gets to this here bridge, you'll be able to see him better. It's a pretty long train. It was really peaceful down here about 5 minutes ago, and then I could hear the low roar of the train coming. It's just nice and relaxing down here. The trail down is not all that steep, very gently going down, so I don't think it'll be very hard going up. So we're on a little bridge here, as you can see. There's a couple little rotten boards back there. It kind of gave way on the way down. I couldn't get a good picture because the sun was right in my face going downhill, but this is the Fox Run Falls, I think is what they called it. So it's kind of cool. It's not as cool as Mill Creek, obviously, but it's nice. All right, to start, you come across this bridge, and then you come here and get up to this here pylon that tells you you're 1.5 or 1.9 miles. So from the actual parking lot to the trail head is probably 2 to 3/10 of a mile. And then you cross over this here railroad bridge, this old railroad bridge. Now it's a footpath, obviously. That's the way to the actual trail head. So this is not the Mill Creek Falls, but on this bridge here, you have a falls coming off the mountain that way. And if you look back through the trees over there, you got another falls. And down there is the bottom of those. So this is a really nice hike where you got all sorts of scenic stuff to view. Closer look at that falls right there. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's pretty impressive. Little waterfall there. So I'm back in the car after doing the Hawks Nest Rail Trail, and it says 1.9 miles, but that's actually across a bridge that's probably close to half a mile down there. So truth be told, instead of being 3.8 miles round trip from the parking lot, you're probably looking at close to 5. The way back, not very steep, probably 3-4% grade all the way. So that was not something that got me like winded or anything like that. Barely elevated my heart rate at all. It's a little warm today. I was expecting low 70s. I think it's a little warmer than that, but it was an enjoyable trip, and it's good to be able to do it with my daughter.